Gorilla, we are close friends in the team. I trust him a lot and I feel he trusts me a lot.
제가 지금 믿고 따르시는 건 스티븐. 그 친구만 믿고 따라간다면은 저희가 이길 수 있지 않을까 생각합니다.
How well they combine, and of course Misfits will round out their draft now with the Zac. They step back, look holistically at what these two team comps want to do. Very different flavor of team compositions to what we've been seeing over the weekend, but a lot more diverse. Himself some CC. This is where the kills will come from. Tongue Lash comes out, a root onto Gorilla, Wall of Pain comes out. The Pulverize is down. Now there is the Devour, gobbled up, goopied out, underneath the tower. Kobe, Xerxes, nor Scarin pick up one of the cleanest. Respond to what Misfits could put together. And as far as skill checks are going, like Chachi now, even though he's down CS, you can see him fighting back. He's got his Merc Treads, got the Kindle Gem, and he's pushing into SOAS.
So what Misfits should do right now is they should make a play on the top side of the map. Because it's an Ocean Dragon, they're totally fine to see bot lane control. Against the...
Let's take a look at this. Very good scan of the week. Interrupts the knockup. Humanoid runs for his life right now. Presses R. Requiem's not going to have enough damage, I don't think. So let's take a look at this. Another attempt in the mid lane. Remember, Humanoid, very, very good scan of the week and an even better dive. Punishing the flashless target. This is why Maxwell is one of the better performing junglers. Wall and not going to be able to find a target with the ulti. Maxwell now gets knocked up into the air by Vizichachi. Vizichachi decides to engage. Remember, Requiem is still available. Xerxes flash re-engages. That's a flash dash! Here comes Hansama. Killer Instinct goes forward. Devour buys some time as Norscarin spits Kobe right back out. One more shot going down. Flash to the top lane. The fight continues in the 3v3. Maxwell is only alone. There's not enough damage. Stomach finds one in reply. It's a 2-for-1 in the top lane. The Bloblets will get 3, and now the curtain is called, and Misfits are running. Devour will need a few more strikes. Requiem simply doesn't have enough damage. Gorilla, that was close! How the hell did that happen? Kobe finds a kill.
Look top, look bot, now back to me across the map. Splice, smash Misfits.
Steps all the way forward. Oh, that just feels bad, man.
The cinematic camera cut to the
really
other side.
Nicely done.
Right on impact.
And of course, the little rose that blossoms from Jin. Really nicely done. So kudos here to Kobe. 1-0-1, got the Storm Razors, got the Seal. And now he'll find himself under some pressure as Norscarin is in fact the man that's been jumped on. Remember, there's no flash for Norscarin, so this should be a kill eventually once Max Law and Gorilla use everything. But it took a very, very long time to get
this Herald.
Well, they need to... this is also going to put more pressure on Febiven, who, by the way, still has not completed a tier 1 item. Hex Drinker, Serrated Dirk, the Warhammer, that's it. Into the Luden's Echo. Soaz, on the other hand, he's got himself the Rylai's.
Spotted out by Karthus.
Yeah, thank you very much. We are now looking at the POV of Gorilla. You can check that out over at twitch.tv/RightGames2. And Gorilla's doing what he can. I love his engages on Alistar.
Yeah, and we're also sitting right next to the Misfits bench, and in this arena, you can hear Gorilla shouting out commands. He is very loud, very vocal, so we're now back live.
And we are
the wombo combo of Zac and Alistar.
There's a wombo combo potentially on the card. Soaz is teleported in behind Xerxes, and Febiven has almost already killed him. That's a flash over the wall. It's the slicing maelstrom. Protobelt forward. First kill onto Humanoid. He didn't even stat check with a press R. That's a double kill for Febiven. Xerxes running for his life, and the Requiem's available, but nobody's low enough damage. Chachi gets knocked up into the air by the elastic slingshot, pulled backwards by the stretching strike, and with the passive going down, Xerxes will try get some damage with those layaways. Requiem is channeling cannon pop, Maxwell not enough just yet, but Vizichachi will at least get the Zac passive, and that is an ace for Misfits.
And it was a hard team fight to execute. It didn't help that Splice were completely caught out of position. So much cleaner from Misfits, and a very easy rotation into a Baron. We said that their composition wasn't down out yet. They were going to have this very strong pocket between 20 to 25 minutes, and they're still in it.
Wow, very, very nicely done. Misfits pick up a phenomenal fight. The Baron
survive this, at least our Nexus won't go down on this initial Baron push unless they're caught out.
All right, I take that back. Soaz goes for the solo. The curtain is called back. And he instantly gets caught out. Does not use the hourglass you called out, Frostgurin. 1-for-1, mid and top are down respectively as Maxwell's unable to pull Norscarin through the gate. Vizichachi's going to start to channel the teleport. He's going to make it into the river. Baron will be dead before the fight begins. Norscarin goes for the tongue lash, and Soaz has flash available for the slicing maelstrom. His Spice continue to chase. Misfits could look for the re-engage. They do not want a full frontal fight.
They probably want to get some backs in. Also, anytime that your Jace is doing that much damage, let him whittle down.
Oh, Scout of the Week catches Maxwell. He doesn't manage to get the kidnap. Soaz will not be able to find a great slicing maelstrom. The Splice are split up. Maxwell's already dead, but this could turn badly. Febiven and Hansama need to clean the fight up. Requiem gets a full channel. The burst down. That's a GA pop. This was a disconnected team fight from Misfits, and they get punished for it.
Disaster. Soaz didn't land the massive cannon ultimate that we needed. Gorilla, I believe, missed the pulverize, so many cooldowns.
Fumble the fight.
So disconnected. So they reset here. They want to get this deep teleport ward, and it looks like it's going to go great. Maxler is going to fly over the corner. Soaz is going to come in. They'll get the massive wombo combo. But Maxler comes over, immediately popped into passive. Soaz ultimate isn't connecting with anyone. Gorilla gets one person on the pulverize. Splice are able to disengage from the fight with the wall of pain, and then Xerxes just turns around and blows them up with the Karthus ultimate.
And huge credit once again to Humanoid Scatter the Weeks. Time and time again. Facepalm evolved to fistpalm. Time and time again, Humanoid may be helpful. Blue Trinket goes down just behind the pit. Elder Dragon easily secured, is uncontested. And Misfits in control now.
And
Baron is going to get rushed down, burst down, and blown up. You said 10 seconds, Frost, it took about 6. Baron secured.
Look at Soaz.
Splice didn't even contest. Inside, it allows additional time at mid and top.
Yeah, we're just slowly whittling Splice down, although they have caught them out.
All right, they have indeed. Febiven is blown up. Stat check success for Humanoid. That is a kill. Now the curtain is called, and Gorilla and Maxlaw are able to escape. They dodge the first 2 shots. The 4th goes wide. There simply wasn't enough else, but the mid...
If it packs a significant punch, Splice should just start forcing fights on that.
Did you see that? Hans Summer walks up, presses WQ, and Copy loses 50% of his HP. Let's Bounce does nothing as members of Splice are able to escape with their life. Humanoid flashes away. Soaz is just obliterated. So much burst damage, but here comes Chachi. Requiem hasn't even been used yet. Chachi's passive is still available through the World Ender. Now Gorilla's in trouble. Requiem comes down, and this is going to hurt a lot. As Misfits continue to escape, Gorilla did go golden, the curtain is called backwards, no targets available. Febiven chunked down at 30%. Baron is up in a minute, Elder in 50, but can they win the game?
Yeah, they're using Redemption onto the minion wave, making sure that it's very healthy. They know that it's, what, 35 on Soaz, 46 on Gorilla. They could go for the interior. They hit towers like a truck.
Oh my word, 5 versus 3. Hansaman's going to GA, so call it 5 versus 3.5. Hansaman's going to try to wave clear. The towers are starting to fall. The minions need to die. Febiven's being pushed backwards as the weak is being scattered. Febiven jumps back in. Here comes Maxwell. They're trying to just buy some time. They need Febi and Soaz to come back in. Devour used to save some time, as well as North Scarin pushing onto the Bloblets. This is another kill for Misfits. They take down Maxwell. Soaz is up in a few. Splice may have done it. They've got Hansama. Killer in 6 the back line. GA pops it. Splice onto the Nexus turret number 2. Here comes Soaz. Slicing Maelstrom's available. Devour buys some time. Soaz gets 1, but another 3 members of Splice turn back around. Febiven is already dead again. He's going to be re-engaged in a second. Soaz get popped down. Splice have done it. Here comes Gorilla now, but he simply cannot save the Nexus against 3 members. Gets the pulverize down onto the ground. Kobe's pushing him backwards. There will be another kill here for Splice. As Kobe, Vizichachi, and North Scarin will be waving the Splice flag high, taking down Misfits.
It felt like the tortoise versus the hare, the slow and steady Splice versus the very fast Misfits. Splice, for whatever reason, they tend to stall the game, they pulled it out where they were comfortable, and they executed when it mattered.
Super interesting game to watch. Splice end up picking up the win in 45 minutes and 8 seconds. They set the record yesterday for the longest game of the spring split at 45:50. And we get our first taste test of what Misfits look like in an even footing late game.
Unfortunately, a lot of individual mistakes. I think that game had it all. You had some miracle moments from both teams, Splice and Misfits. You had some head scratchers where, you know, things didn't quite align or go to its plan. I'm super excited to see Splice execute on such a difficult to execute team composition. I think it was much harder to do than just a pretty standard wombo combo where you just throw everything in.
And it was actually very interesting because in the draft, I personally felt that like